And we're joined by Dr. Kyle Switzer from the Physicians Clinic of Iowa Orthopedics for a new monthly segment, Move Well, Live Well, here on Everyday Iowa. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So in the summer months, can you tell us some of the common injuries you see during these months?
Well, in the summer months, we see an increased risk, an increased activity outside. We'll see people outside biking more, swimming more, playing more sports like basketball, golf, soccer. With those, we see an increased risk of injury. With those, we'll see sprains, strains, fractures. We also see a lot of overuse injuries, tendonitis in adults. In kids, we see a lot of growth plate injuries from overuse.
Okay. What can people do to prevent these injuries?
Well, prevention really starts with preparation. One of the big things is stretching. So beforehand, stretching 5 to 10 minutes beforehand. When you get done, make sure you're doing a cool down and stretching again.
Okay.
The other thing is just going slow. Don't go back into something right away that you haven't been doing, or go back slow with it. So if you haven't been running, don't go run 5 miles right away. Try and start out slow. Okay.
And I think a lot of times adults just think they're 17 when they're, really in their 40s and 50s, and that's probably a way that they can get injured as well, right?
For sure, and
Yeah.
then they don't recover as fast as they used to either.
Yep. Okay, so do you have any tips with people who have kids in sports this time of year?
With kids, I think the big thing is just supervising, making sure they're using the right equipment, making sure they're staying hydrated, and the other big thing is making sure they're resting. When they're doing the activity, they want to use the proper technique, but they need to rest, and that's one of the biggest things with kids. Kids have growth plates, they're still growing. Those injuries and growth plates can have lifelong effects for them, so we want to make sure that they're resting when they need to, both in season, after season, and even in between the week they need rest.
Okay. What advice do you have to someone who is recovering from an injury?
Go slow.
Go slow.
Go slow. Listen to the therapist, listen to the physician, listen to your body.
Yep.
Just make sure you're going slow with it, otherwise you increase your risk for re-injury.
Okay. And another thing I always think about is when I'm trying to tell my physician or surgeon what's wrong with me, that you need all the information, right? Don't hold anything back or think anything isn't pertinent, because that's information you need. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. What else would you like to let people know? Some final thoughts for us.
Get outside, enjoy the weather, do fun things, just be smart, stay hydrated, use the right equipment, and just make sure you're resting when you need rest.
Okay, and move well, live well, right?
Move well, live well.
All right, thank you so much for your time today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.